Hi, I'm Matt with Gunfighter Resource Group, and today I'm excited about this video. I've been requested to make this video a few times about what makes a good holster. And in front of me, you see all these nice concealed holsters. But if you're anything like me, you're the kind of person that's got a ton of holsters, and you probably use one or two, and you're not quite sure why you bought that piece of crap holster made in Paraguay. I've never actually used this holster before. It's crap. And that's the problem with holsters. You gotta buy them and check them out, and then you get to decide after you spent $30, $40, $100 whether or not you're actually gonna like them or not. So we're not gonna talk about these at all. We're actually going to talk about combat holsters. In my classes, the biggest problem I see when drawing from the holster is the holster itself. A good quality holster is worth its weight in gold. Now the problem with that is that whenever you have these holsters, you often have to have 2 or 3 different ones. You know, as an instructor, jeans and t-shirt, I have a holster. As a student, I have a whole different holster. And as a user, as an operator, I have a whole different holster system myself. I have all different needs that change with the mission and what I'm doing. Of course, mission is always going to dictate your gear. That's important to know. So here I got a couple of these. These are G-code RTI holsters. This is the Bloodstrap edition. This is a special edition holster they make once or twice a year. The proceeds go to the Marsoc Foundation. My wife got this for me for my birthday. I'll never forget her. Never forget her for that. It's a very nice holster. This is what I wear when I teach. This is my nice holster. I don't mess it up. Here is my Cryptex, the same style, same holster, but it has a Cryptex coating on it, and this is what I wear when I get dirty. As you can see, it looks brand new. It's very tough. It's very rigid. G-code takes a lot of pride in their holsters, and what's great about the RTI setup is you have this latching system and you have an interface. An interface system line up, and you can transfer the holster from, say, this paddle to this drop, depending on what you're doing. And that's really great because you don't have to have 2 or 7 different holsters for the same gun. You can have one holster, multiple interfaces throughout your kit, and it allows you to stay up to date, stay moving with the same system that you're accustomed to. Now, G-code does make another holster that is not adaptable. It's a standalone holster. It's still a great holster. It's quite a bit cheaper. But I'm not even going to fool with these. We're going to talk about just these systems and why it's going to cost you a little bit of money at first, but you're going to save a lot in the long run. These systems are anywhere from $15 to $70. They have a shorter holster rig. They've got these paddle system, the wheel systems for magazine holders, knife scabbards. You can actually buy for like $10 this back piece. So if G-code doesn't make the holster you like, you can actually get this put on your holster, and that will allow you to use different gear to your liking. Matter of fact, they actually have a system with a Serpo system and the Safariland 6004 system that is a interface changeout, where you can use that, and I do have that. I use that for my law enforcement classes. So what makes a good holster? A good quality holster has to be made of quality sound material. In this case, it's very, very thick. I don't think it's Kydex. This is some other really high-end impact polymer. It's made from a machine. These aren't stamped or pressed like a normal Kydex holster would be. They have a very smooth draw. A holster should at least survive a 1G upside down, a 1G hold. A holster should protect your trigger. And a holster should give you lots of clearance to draw. If you look at these, they actually stand out quite a bit. And that allows you to get a full hand grip and a good draw on your gun. This gun holster and gun holster system was made with the Gunfighter in mind. There's a lot of input. A lot of G-code guys are ex-military. They just make a fantastic holster. And I'm going to show you a few of them. Alright, so here we are in my normal instructor garb. I've got my one G-code holster, my pistol. This is how I run most of my classes. Just like this, all day comfort, but it's right there, right where I need it, every time. Pause. Alright, so here's my student kit when I'm taking other people's classes, or I run a few of my own. I'll wear this, and as you can see, I have my G-code holster on my side. I've got generous amount of grip to get a good solid grip, even with gloves on, even very bulky gloves. I have a lot of space, a lot of good offset, and it's very, very smooth. Now, the best thing about this system, what I found the most, if you've ever done vehicle operations, and you know what it's like inside of a car wearing all of your gear. You got your rifle sitting next to you, or on the floorboard, or sometimes in your lap, but you really can't get to it now, can you? So what's cool about this is you can secure your rifle, and in a matter of seconds, give yourself your pistol and your chest rig. So now when you're doing vehicle operations, you have your handgun handy. And it's no longer down your hip or on your leg, or you're searching for it, or you're trying to get your rifle up. That's not going to happen with this. And then whenever you're done, it's a very simple little flip the switch, holsters off the wheel, back on your rig, get your rifle, you're ready to go. There is one thing I didn't talk about. G-code holsters are very popular right now, and it's going to be a few week wait until you get your gear in. So what you do is up to you.
Go kill him. Yeah, that's how you shoot.
At Gunfighter Resource Group, it is not our policy to judge. So of course I know what you're thinking. What's all this cost? Everything's so freaking expensive. It's not as much as you would think. One holster to roll your whole setup, it's not really that bad. I think these are like $45, $50. I could be wrong. I haven't looked in a couple of days. You know, and the accessories, some of them are pricey. If you like a shoulder holster rig, they're kind of expensive. Or the drop leg rig. Here's one for a belt, a combat belt. You know, it's all what you want. And what's cool about it is you can order and decide what you really want, what you really need. I'm not a fan of shoulder holsters, so I'm not going to spend $70 on a shoulder holster rig. I'm just not. I don't think they're that good, especially when I have the ability just to throw it on my chest rig, you know? So, which is the whole point of the shoulder holster rig and the combat configuration. Now these holsters, like I said, they're not very concealable. G-code does have a line of concealable holsters, and they have the Travis Haley Lotus, I think it's Lotus, the appendix carry. I forget what they're called. And it's not important to me because G-code has yet to make one for the SIG P228. No matter how many emails I write them, or Facebook messages I send them, or comments I put on their page, I always get the same response. They're looking into it, and I trust that you are looking into it, because I could really like to try some of these things out with my SIG 228. It is my favorite. So, of course, any questions on the holsters, feel free to shoot us a message. I do not work for G-code. I don't even sell G-code products. It's not on my shop. It's not on my website. It's not on Facebook. You cannot buy this stuff from us. We don't sell it. This is just me trying to give you a good idea about a good piece of gear you may or may not know about. So with that being said, congratulations to Mr. Hertz Donut. you are the winner of our mutt giveaway. This $200 tool here is yours. Hope it serves you well in your role in life and whatever job that you do. I hope it comes to rescue, and hope that it's worth the wait. Thank you. You're supposed to be on Mama's Lounge? I don't think so. She's gonna kick your ass. She's gonna have a wolf coat. Alright. Come here, big boy. I love you. I love you, big boy.
What's the dog doing on my cheese?
He's not a dog, he's a wolf.
He's about to be a rug.